Question for either of you guys. Peter just said that he admitted the team wasn't up for it tonight, and he placed the blame on himself, saying it's his fault. Um, I'm sure you disagree with him saying it's his fault, but do you guys feel like you just went up to it tonight from the first whistle?
I mean, sure, the coach says that. I mean, he's going to blame himself, but I think as the players, we've been here for a long time at this club, and we know what the expectations are. And the expectation doesn't matter if it's a friendly, or if it's a league game, or if it's a competition and a tournament. Our job is to get out there and play very hard, as hard as we can, because those are the expectations that Kansas City has set over the years. We did not do that today. There were parts of the game we did that, but when we tried to do that, we were already 3-0 down. And I think we need to improve on that, and we can also blame ourselves for it too.
Next question will go to Jonathan Segal. Jonathan, your line is open.
Thank you. For Ilya, if you can take this. Peter, as I'm sure you guys have heard from his own comments to you guys as a group, whether that was at halftime or after the match possibly, he's obviously not pleased. But what was the kind of overall psyche / mentality you think of this group? Because it seemed like something was lacking. So I'm curious what you think might have been missing that typically this group has so much of, but obviously wasn't there tonight.
The ambition. We didn't play to win the game. We didn't deserve it, and I think we lacked ambition to go start the game in the right way. Other than that, I could start saying all the things that we did wrong, but if we don't have the ambition and the desire to win, doesn't make sense to keep talking about what we made wrong during the game.
If there are any additional questions from the media on the call, please use the raise hand function. Next question will go to Franco Panizo. Franco, your line is open.
Thanks, man. For both of you, what do you think you guys could have done better to start the game on a better foot so you didn't dig yourselves in that big of a hole? Roger, también, ¿qué han podido hacer diferente, especialmente en el inicio del partido, para no caer en un hueco de 2-0, 3-0 tan rápido, tan profundamente?
En español, ¿quieres hablarlo tú?
You want it in English or Spanish?
Either way, however you guys want. I didn't know if you guys wanted to do it in English or Spanish, whatever you guys prefer.
Okay, I'll do it in English, you'll do it in Spanish. Yeah, I mean, what could have been done different? I think, when you get into a game, you have to win balls. You have to control the ball. I thought that we didn't do well on second balls. I thought we did pressure okay, and then when the goalkeeper had the chance to do that, we didn't win the balls that were necessary. And that goes through everybody. That goes to myself and everybody else in the team. We didn't do a good job at the beginning. We didn't do a good job in set pieces and the counters. That's something that over the years we've been known for, to be very good. And today we didn't do that, and nobody recovered on time. We were a bit lazy, and I think that cost us the game. When we tried to come back, it was too late.
Creo que nos ha faltado correr más y correr bien. Al final se ha notado que el otro equipo ha tenido o ha seguido mejor el plan que habían planeado para el partido, y nosotros no hemos hecho nada de lo que habíamos hablado, y lo más importante, hemos corrido mal y poco.
Final question will go to Jonathan Segal. Jonathan, your line is open.
Roger, for you, of course, tonight's performance sours the feeling for the group from the tournament, but I'm curious to hear what you were impressed by or kind of takeaways from this group down there, because as Peter remarked in his press conference, the group stage results were obviously positive ones, although tonight does put a sour note. So how did you kind of think the team performed overall during this time in Orlando?
Hey, absolutely. Let's not forget that as a group we have fought hard in some games. Like Peter said earlier, we're still first in the West, I believe, and we need to fight. We need to regroup together. I know we have it in us. Tonight we didn't. I don't know why, for many reasons. But there's no excuses. We got to come back and fight, because we still got a league to play if we do come back. We started very slow at the beginning of the tournament. I don't know if it was the change of weather, change of time, or whatever it was, but we were able to regroup, and we made it this far. So I'm proud of the guys for fighting. Obviously, it didn't happen early in the game, but we still need to regroup, because we know the expectations. We know how to win. We've done that in the past, and we just need to keep improving. And hopefully, we come back, if it's possible to come back to MLS play, we're ready for that. So we can now, go and relax and just think and reminisce about what happened now and what we can do better as players and as a team.
Hey, Peter, 2 questions. First one just being general thoughts on the game, but then secondly, thoughts on your defense in the first half specifically.
Can you ask both of those again? Because I didn't understand either. What was the first one?
No worries. Just your general thoughts on the game as a whole, and then the second one, thoughts on your defense in the first half specifically.
So as the whistle blew, the other team wanted the game, and we as a team, we didn't. We were not in the game. It took 3 goals to wake us up, and that's the simple thoughts on the game. By the time we woke up, unfortunately, things didn't fall our way, and we deserved that based on the fact that they wanted it more than us, and that was really the game. Defensively, it's not the defense, it's the team. It's the mentality to go and compete and win the game. We didn't want to go compete and win the game today.
Next question, we'll go to Jonathan Segal. Jonathan, your line is open.
Hi, Peter. You mentioned after 3 goals it woke the team up. But was there a specific moment where you felt like, okay, we're starting to get into this a little bit? Or was that maybe a little too late for your liking, perhaps? And I would assume yes.
I thought when we were 2-0, I thought we were still capable to get back in the game. When it went 3-0, and the goals that we gave up on two of our set pieces, shame on us. Very disappointed in that respect. I never have a problem with getting beat by a team that just does incredible things against us. Be fair to them, they did. They scored 2 very good goals on counters. We were completely unorganized, but there was so many other aspects of the game that we were just not good enough. So did I ever think we were in the game? I always think that, I have a belief personally that you can come back. But when you see that there's not life in the team, okay? There's individuals that worked hard and wanted to win and wanted to fight, but unfortunately the game's not played as individuals, it's played as a team. And today the team was not ready to win, didn't compete.
Next question, we'll go to Franco Panizo. Franco, your line is open.
Thanks, man. Peter, you said that they wanted it more than you guys. Why do you think that was? Why weren't you guys up to
listen,
that?
I only have one thing when that happens. It's my fault, and so I can easily take blame, because if the team's not ready, it's my fault. So the team wasn't ready, and it is my fault. What I will say is, and I will say it this way, is that very, very seldom, as I've been coached at this club, I've gone into a game with our team where they came out and they just weren't into the game. They didn't want to win, especially a knockout round. When we've been in, we won plenty of Open Cups. We've been in playoff games, whatever. To come out and play the way we did in the first half, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, and so that's on me. And I can tell you this. I'm not sure why that is. The good thing is I have some time now to figure that out, and figuring that out is going to be at the expense of everyone else, meaning all the players in the team, because I can't sit through 90 minutes of the kind of game that we had today. Even though I thought in the second half we tried to come back, but it's easy when you're down 2-0, 3-0. It's easy to now all of a sudden start to fight, and the other team takes the foot off the gas pedal. The psychological change in your mind is an easy one. It's what do you do when it's 0-0, and how do you play? And when it was 0-0, we fell very, very short of our quality. The positive is that We played 3 games that meant something towards our season, and as of right now, we're still at least in the top of the West. But we need to get our act together because we can't play games like that against teams in the West because they're too good. They're too good, and they fight for everything. I said from the beginning I thought that San Jose was, I think, the favorite. And their guys, they work. They work. They're the hardest working team in Major League Soccer at the moment, and they deserve to get the credit, and they deserve to be talked about because of the way that they go after the game, all the players in the team. We're not even in that class. We're not even close.